I was trying to start it maybe about 30 minutes ago, but Kevon's Kevon.
So where is he?
I think he's outside in that Honda Accord behind you. With the lights still on.
Lights are definitely still on that car, so.
He definitely told me 115, by the way. Just want to put that out there. It is way past 115.
Yeah, he's 45 minutes late.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
Welcome in to episode 41. 4-1. Damn, a lot. Long time coming. Through the whistle. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Because then hopefully I can buy a shirt that actually fits me. The shirt's a little snug now that I'm looking at myself in the camera. I'm a little self-conscious over here. But last week we did Big Ten preview. This week we'll do SEC preview. You know, gotta show some love to the best conference in college football. Even though that's a very, 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 very dated thought process. And a very outdated take. Very pre-NIL take. But anyhow, Kevon will join me eventually. When will eventually be? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z, potentially. But today, like I said, SEC preview. And this is a weird year. This is very weird, very strange. For the first time in, how long was it? When did Saban get there? What, like 2009, 2008? It feels like Georgia/Alabama. Neither of those two teams are the top echelon of the SEC. And that begs the question of, is Georgia still the gold standard of the SEC? Or are they still the head honcho? They lost Carson Beck. Yes. They have Gunnar Stockton. No correlation to John Stockton, I don't think. Don't fact check me on that one. We don't really have a research department for that type of question. But is Georgia still a high honcho? Oh, here comes the man, the myth, the legend himself. Or not, I think he went to go use the restroom. Anyhow, so Georgia. The thing about Georgia is Kirby Smart's always going to put a great defense out on that field. No matter what, Kirby Smart's going to put a good defense on this field. Hello, Mr. Belcher. Wait, hold on. Sorry, this is very unprofessional of me. Oh, where are you going? Oh, you're zoom out the mic. Hold on. Guys, bear with me for 30 more seconds. I do not own the rights to this song. Okay? I do not own the rights to this song. Please do not sue me, WWE or Jim Johnston, or Motorhead.
Time to play the game!
I'm confused.
Supposed to be my theme song or something?
You can come in late, you get a walk-in intro.
All right.
It's all about the game. And how you play
I don't have money to fight multiple lawsuits, so this might be the only time ever doing this.
Yeah, this is not really,
115, come on.
I apologize. I was
Late.
in the middle of something that, yeah.
Fucker. As you know, once again, we are through the whistle. Come on, you have this very zoomed out.
I do. I have big arms, so I was trying to fit them in this frame. Yeah. Shout out to me.
Okay. Anyways, Georgia. Kirby Smart was always going to have a great defense. Mid-offense or not, it doesn't matter. Kirby Smart's going to get you to about 9-ish wins, regardless. Gunnar Stockton kept them in the game against Notre Dame, who were the runner-ups, national runner-ups. Even though they played a home game, de facto home game, in the SEC championship game, were able to beat Texas second half with no Carson Beck
They have a de facto home game every.
every year.
Yes.
But Kevon, I don't know if you know this or not.
I probably do.
You probably do. You definitely probably do. Zachariah Branch, transfer from USC. He has the chance to be the most valuable transfer of last year's cycle.
Yes.
And I'm not saying Zachariah Branch has to have a Jeremiah Smith-esque season for this to be possible.
That's just not happening.
He only needs 1,000 yards for this to be, whoa, what the fuck? This is a mass improvement. Zachariah Branch, Gunnar Stockton. Because Gunnar, he was slaying that bitch. Is it accurate? No. It's just like when you're playing CFB 26 and they make you overthrow every single deep ball.
Yeah, it's very much annoying.
Whoever developed that game,
Pisses me
side tangent, whoever developed that game, I just need you to know that I hope someone pees in your Cheerios every day. I hope you stub your toe every morning.
Do you think that they eat Cheerios if they're developers of?
They probably don't even see the sunlight. Go touch your grass. Hope you can never drink a Mountain Dew again.
But to say that,
Fuck y'all.
okay, I don't think that they appreciate that.
I didn't appreciate this game that made me break my controller. To buy a new controller. It was not a fun time.
Again.
First time this cycle.
You did that last season.
I know.
So clearly it's
not my fault. It's never my fault.
Okay.
But, to circle back, factor home games / home games. This Georgia schedule is very light in the ass. Home games versus Texas. And, Kevon, what did they do against Texas both times last year?
You gotta do it.
What did they do at Texas last year?
They whooped that ass.
He put belt to that ass.
Yes.
What happened to Arch as soon as he came in last year? Hey, kid, you're a grown-ass man. Go to sleep. You thought you were going to start the rest of this game? You thought you were going to be Caleb Williams? You thought you was the hero? Fuck no. Me boy.
I mean,
you're a crypto.
What did you really want, though? I mean,
you know what? I'll get the Arch in a little bit because we have a lot.
Yeah, but
we have a lot to talk about.
Speaking about Georgia, though, like, what did you really want? Like, they played they had their schedule last year.
That's what I'm saying. They have a favorable schedule. Is
it favorable? Or
they have Bama at the crib.
They
have Ole Miss at the crib. Yeah. They have Texas at the crib.
You gotta go to Florida, though.
Florida neutral site in Jacksonville.
Well,
Kevon, I'm not want to say I have them going undefeated, but I am going to say it now. Beginning of the show, they will be
in the playoff.
Not just that. They will be there at home field number 2 in Mercedes-Benz Stadium the first weekend of December.
Interesting.
Because let's talk about it. This schedule is not that. Because we can rattle through these.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's not that. I would say that it's very favorable for the schedule that they have. I don't think the schedule is easy. I think that because of the fact that I think that you're very much valuing the fact that they get to have these big games at home. Not that these games. So would you say that their games, they have a lot of big games this year, though? You would say that, at least.
Bama.
They have losable games. They have losable games. Ole Miss. You would say Ole Miss is losable?
Florida is losable.
Ole Miss.
Georgia. Texas. Auburn, I would say, is losable. Alabama. Tennessee's nowhere close.
If Tennessee had Nico still, I would say that was losable. And then
you know what? Yeah, what I was saying.
And Tech.
That being a non-conference game.
Yeah.
Definitely saved some ass.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy. Georgia Tech. Should have beat them last year.
Yeah.
That would have made things very interesting last year for the playoff.
Is it the fact that they have a light in the ass schedule, or is it just because they have these?
It's a favorable schedule.
Okay, but they have big games though.
If you have big games at the crib, would you rather have big games at the crib at night, or would you rather be on the road?
But again, so I'm not saying that this schedule is not daunting. Like it's not insane, but it's only not insane because if it was what it was last year when they had these same games, it was. But that's what they had last year, and they still won them games, most of them anyway. So
would you say they're still
the standard?
The standard. Would you also say that they should be the favorites in the conference?
I mean, let's look. Let's take a look. So we got Texas, obviously, who everybody is I think they're the current favorite, I
Yeah.
believe. Listen, their schedule compared to Georgia's, I mean, Ohio State being out non-conference, amazing for them. They got Florida. Obviously, the Red River. Outside of Georgia, I mean, A&M, I guess, but again, that's another Georgia situation where it's like
You're at the crib.
home. So, no Alabama this year. No, I mean, I wouldn't say that's daunting. I mean, it's not a schedule that you're sitting there and being like, oh, I'm afraid, right?
What is this?
And then now, what I consider probably one of the better teams in here is Bama. They already beat Georgia. So, I mean, I don't think they're worried about Georgia. I just feel like that's going to just be a game. That's going to be a big game. Don't get me wrong, but Georgia has obviously the favor of the fact that they get to be
At the crib.
But I'm sure they're happy they don't have to play Carson Beck, even though he did give them like 4 interceptions last year.
Something mild.
And then Bama, I mean, outside of Auburn and LSU, what are you really scared of? And my thing with Georgia is I don't think they want to go to the SEC championship. Because I think that they will be fine with being a top 4 seed without playing it. I feel like they have the schedule to where they can get in there. You take one quick L in a SEC championship, SEC battle, you lose to Alabama. Let's say
Because
that.
last year they definitely would have took not making it. Oh, making the SEC championship game
Exactly.
and keeping Carson Beck for the playoffs.
But not even that. So say they lose to Bama, or you lose to Texas, and then they can't make it because Bama and Texas are in there and they play. You're telling me that you think that one-loss Georgia team is not going to be a top 4 team?
That definitely would.
Exactly. So then you think that they don't want that?
But then that would take a lot. You know what? We'll get there. We'll get there.
That's what I'm saying. So then I don't think they really care to really be in there anymore. Don't get me wrong. All coaches say, "Oh, we want the conference championship."
You want to be undefeated?
Yeah, it don't really matter to me. But I think they're a standard. They kind of got to be though, right? Kind of got to be. Do I think they're going to be the best? No. But are they the standard?
I mean,
You-
shit.
I mean, you
What they
gotta
get
be.
like the last 5 SEC championship games?
I think you got to be. I think they've earned their respect to be their top dog. Until you have to go through us to get where you want to
Gotta
get
beat
in
the man
SEC.
to be the man.
And there we go. So, answer your question, yes.
A team that does need to earn some respect. Especially my motherfucking respect. Everybody hyping. Everybody hopping on. Pause. Bouncing on it.
I'm sure.
Damn, I can't even say Diddy because
He's out.
yeah, crazy.
Didn't get.
That was crazy.
Yeah, you really can't say Diddy.
You can't say
You can't
Diddy.
say no, no, because it's apparently it's okay. So, I mean,
Yeah, just no. Yeah,
kind of like
crazy, right?
it's insane. He's about to be having parties. Like,
Just chilling. Like, what y'all gonna do?
would you go to a party?
No.
Not that it's legal.
Oh, no.
You would go to a
Denzel said he would pull up for a little bit and pull.
So you're telling me
I'll
that
pull up for a little
All right,
bit
so now you
and
just
pull.
went from you not going to
God forbid a man wants to network with some people.
Now it's for networking. Okay.
Anyways, talking about respect. Teams that need to earn some respect.
Right.
The Texas Longhorns.
Yes.
I know we talk a lot about Penn State winning games that they're supposed to win and losing games that they're supposed to lose.
Yes.
Is that not the same thing you can say about Mr. the Hook'em Longhorns?
Kind of, a little bit, sort of. I mean, I guess in the last 2 years, but
Texas is back from half my childhood into my adulthood, and here we are. They're just now getting back 3 years ago. Like, damn, where y'all been? I was so y'all was back when I was in middle school. Shout out to Mac Brown and know. So, Kevon, what do they need to do to get over the hump? We talked about that with Penn State.
I think that
And don't spoil your week one. No, you can go ahead and spoil your week one.
I mean-
we already know what your thoughts are.
yeah, but I just think a lot of people are on this hype train that
It's art
I
shit.
mean, it's cool. I mean, it's all right, I guess. I mean, he hasn't really done anything to me that really makes everybody kind of think that he's the next Tim Tebow or whatever the fuck they think he's going to be. But it's just, was it the arm strength that you saw that he was really like that? Was it the mobility is kind of, the accuracy? I mean, his first start, he didn't really.
I mean, we said this back when he was in high school. You take away the last name. If he's Arch Johnson, pause. Is he a 5-star recruit?
I mean, me personally, I don't.
He was playing against JV kids.
I don't believe so.
Is he getting all this Arch for Heisman shit? His name is Arch Smith? Hell no. It's all in the last name. It's projecting.
Because what? I mean, don't get me wrong. The game against Mississippi State, beautiful. I mean, 83%, 325 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, beautiful. Can't argue against that. ULM, 51%.
Hey man, powerhouse down there in Louisiana right there.
2 touchdowns, 2 picks. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mississippi State is better than that. So, it's just.
I mean, but Kevon, it's not like he came in against, 2 really good teams last year. And, and what happened when he played against Georgia again? I know we just saw it.
I mean, it's.
What did he do against Georgia? Fumble? Turnover is only drive?
Hey, listen.
What did y'all do?
Again, we gave him a concussion probably. But that's besides the point. I am not here to bash Arch Manning. I am not here to sit there and say that he can't be good. He can be. He might be number 1 pick worthy. I mean, I don't believe so, but I mean, that's what the mock drafts believe that he is.
They also think Garrett Nussmeier is the best quarterback ever.
Well, a lot of people do.
Which is insane.
A lot of people do. I would like to. I feel like and people are going to.
They're going to love this. They're going clickbait. This is not clickbait. This is dead ass.
They will think that I am very much insane.
A hair almost.
If I had Arch Manning right here, I would say if this was a stepping stone, and all the way at the top is, I couldn't even put a quarterback like of what they've done in college football right now. But let's say Arch is like right there in the middle. I would say that Julian Sanders is 1 step below him. There is nothing that you can sit there and tell me that you saw with Julian Sanders like, oh, he's going to be the next great. There is nothing that I've seen from Arch Manning that lets me know.
Compared to the man who threw a dirt ball in the playoff game?
I'm not here to sit there and say, do not get me wrong, people. I am not here to say Julian Sand is better than Arch Manning. I do not know. I cannot sit there and tell you one way or the other, but that's my point. I can't tell you which one. I can't tell you which one is better. I can't tell you which one's worse. Arch Manning has more hype, he has shown me in a game that I guess kind of matters a little bit. Not really, but he had 300. He can show me he can have 300 yards. He can show me that. So that's why I say he's a step above. But if you're telling me that if Julian Sand was to come in for Ohio State and play against motherfucking
OU and Purdue.
Yeah, you tell me that he couldn't go put up 275 yards on 83% throwing to Jeremiah Smith and Emeka Egbuka at that point in time? No? Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want to say. So, all that to come back to, what do we really know about this team? They lost 4 of their 5 stars on the offensive line. They lost their top 2 receivers.
Yeah.
They lost.
Only positive is that they got both the running backs that got hurt last year for the season.
Cool. That means they have not played a full season.
Yeah.
And the 2 running backs that they played last year, don't get me wrong, were really good. Really talented. Really talented. One of them was said to not be able to be a 3-down running back because he fumbles too much. And the other one is only a receiving threat. So, unless he's going out to go play receiver, what do we again know about this offense? Nothing.
It's a very true statement. It's just
Now
the blind belief.
Now let's turn around to the defensive side. They lost, 3 starters on the defensive line?
Their best defensive player.
Don't get me wrong, they made tons of moves in the transfer portal and on the defensive line. 6 defensive tackles, 6, including one of ours, which I don't know why he left and went there because now you got 4 other people in front of you. You kind of might want to stay to become the backup. Not my, type of team, but it's cool. DB's solid. I don't think that they're quote unquote better than ours, but they're ranked higher us on PFF. Cool. Not going to argue. I should argue, but they got one of the better safeties. Clearly not one of better than what ours is.
Downs.
And they have a top corner. They have one of the top corners. Now they're linebackers. Now those are deadly. Those are some demons. Those are some motherfuckers.
The best linebacker core in
those are some motherfuckers.
America right now.
Those are some
allegedly.
Those are some motherfuckers right there.
Those
are some guys that tip a cap. There you go. Outside of that, what the fuck are we coming in here saying Texas is the second favorite to win a national championship? Are they the second best team in their conference? Are they the third best in their conference? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just a guy that just has seen nothing. Nothing. I don't know. If you were to sit there and tell me now, I have more faith in LSU's offense. I have more faith in Bama's offense, and that's with me. Yeah, and that's with me knowing that there is going to be another quarterback who's on the same pedestal as Arch Manning of not being able to do nothing. I haven't seen nothing from Ty Simpson. Arch, I'm sorry. I saw you throw for 300 yards against Mississippi State. I don't care. I don't.
That's the best 300 yards you've ever seen thrown in your life.
I do not give a fuck. I know that Alabama's receivers are better than Texas. I know that Alabama's offensive line is going to be better than Texas. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
When you put it like that, yeah.
And it truthfully, again, I am not saying that Arch Manning is going to suck. I do not believe that. I think that he will actually be really, really good. Really good. Especially with the offensive coordinator he has. Gunnar Stockton.
You say he's showing you more than Arch?
He beat Texas. He got a comeback.
I seen more
from Gunnar Stockton than I've seen from Arch Manning.
Looked pretty good against Notre Dame, too.
I'm just saying. So, Texas, are you really back? We're doing this on the blind faith of
the last name. And Sark.
And Sark. And let's be honest. It is all basically
all Sark.
All Sark. Let's be honest. It's
the only way they beat Ohio State is through Sark somehow scheming some shit open. Because boy, oh boy.
And truthfully, again, I'm about to sound like a hater.
We all love a good hater, Kevon.
Is Sark even a top 3 coach in his own conference? Let's be honest. I just want to know. Don't get me wrong. I think he is. But you can argue that he's not. I mean, obviously we have
Kirby.
We have the guy.
We have Kirby, number 1.
But what you seen, Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin's not better than him.
I'm just saying. We got DeBoer. DeBoer, when he has played against the man, you out-schemed him. You got the dub. You can argue. That's all I'm saying. You can argue. And again, I don't think the guy is good, but Brian Kelly did go to an SEC championship his first year too. I'm just saying. They went to the SEC championship.
DK have it your way, as Dylan would say.
If Brian Kelly has a better season this year than Sark, is he a better coach?
No.
If they go to the playoffs and they make it to the semifinals, he a better coach. All right then.
No, Sark made it to 2 of them.
Huh?
Sark made it to 2 Final Fours. Last year being the second one.
So then let's say Brian Kelly goes to the championship.
Oh, shit.
If it's that easy to pass him, I mean, then what are we really talking about? Especially since Brian Kelly's already been to
goalposts.
But Brian Kelly's been to a playoff before. It's not. So I mean, is it really? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just a guy with questions. That's it. I'm just a guy with questions. I just want my questions to be answered.
I'll be honest. In about what? 35 days? Ish? 32-ish? 33-ish?
28-ish.
28-ish days? Ours looks like shit. Go ahead and pack your bags, Mr. Sarkeesian.
I want to say
The
that.
season is over.
I want to say that.
If you don't show me something, Mr. Arch.
You can't say that. You cannot say that.
Arch.
You cannot say that.
I know you probably won't see this, but if you do not do something against Ohio State,
What is something?
I need at least 250, 2 tugs.
You're asking for a lot.
I've never seen him play good against a good team. Every time he came in
This
against
could be the best team that he plays.
every time he comes in against a good team, he turns the ball over. 100% of the time that has happened.
It has. No, he didn't play. He didn't come in. He came in against us one time. He should have funked. That should have
I'm
counted.
talking about 100% of the games.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he didn't 100% of the game against Georgia. It wasn't 100%. I mean, he was there for.
He got in, turned the ball over the same drive.
I'm just
And they said, oh, I guess we are stuck with Quinn.
I'm just saying. He should have fumbled against us too, though. They didn't count it. They didn't review
He
it.
went to sleep. He doesn't remember how he got back home.
It's okay. But again, that could be the best team that he plays all season. Could be.
So
you never know.
they're losing at least 2 SEC games. They're either 9-3 or they're
Texas.
probably 9-3.
Texas.
They're losing to Georgia, without a doubt. Like me keep calling a spade. I don't even know how to play spades. Don't take my black card. I know.
So what if they don't lose it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I have to see before I can predict that they're going to, for sure, without a doubt, lose to Georgia. At home, I understand. I get exactly what you're saying.
At night.
I get it. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying what you're saying.
Sounds like you're denying what I'm saying, young man.
But we're talking about Gunnar Stockton. Come on. Going against the probably what is quote unquote.
How many
said
points
to
does
be the
Georgia
best-
have to score against Texas to win that game?
I say-
17?
I won't say that.
Again?
I would say 24.
He didn't need 24 the
I would
last
say
2
24.
times.
I would say 24. I would say 24.
Kevon,
I would say 24.
I have a question for you.
I would say 24.
Can Arch Manning go into the swamp and win that night?
I think he can. Do I believe he will? Remains to be seen. But if I had to pick right now, I would pick Texas. Going into the swamp, getting it up. It'll be a very difficult. I mean, like game-winning vibes.
The week before Red River, going into the swamp at night.
It'll be difficult. Very, yeah. Just, yeah. Very insane. Yes. But by then, we don't even know if Florida could be unraveling by then. We are talking about Florida right
It's only week 5.
now. DJ could be hurt by then. Like,
You can say that about anybody.
yeah, but
They struggled against Florida last year.
and Florida
But DJ Lagway not been playing.
and Florida's also a team that is a roller coaster. They've been a roller coaster the last 5 years under Bill Napier. I mean, he's playing for his. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's coaching for his job. So I don't know how good that's going to be, because we thought he was coaching for his job last year. And they were
Then
trash.
DJ Lagway came and said, oh.
But they were trash last year. So, if I had to pick right now, like I said, I'll pick Texas. Not by much. It'll probably be game-winning field goal type of vibes. But, or like on some, Florida gets the ball back, but they turn it over type of thing. You know?
All right, let's change the title a little bit. Alabama's
That was
expectations.
so ass.
I know. It was supposed to be bad. I did the reason.
You should
Bad
get
joke.
one. You should get one.
Look at mini one. Just push the thing and does it for you.
That doesn't. That moves me.
That moves me.
That moves me.
Kimo, what do you expect for Alabama this year, who returns about 60% of their starters, has the best left tackle in college football, has Ty Sampson, sadly. But outside of playing Georgia, they have a very favorable schedule.
Very.
Because I personally think
I think they're going to the SEC championship. I do. I do. Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
You're doubling down.
Doubling down.
More than Georgia.
If I was to put my chips all in, I would put my money on Bama making a run to be a top 4 seed in the nation.
Top 4 seed, man, double down even more.
I have full faith in all of that. I don't think people truthfully understand, like, for one, I feel like everybody's down on Bama, but I don't know why. I mean, I get Nick Saban's not there. Down year was one spot out of playoff. Don't get me wrong.
They got the SEC tax and were able to stay around the top 12.
That's valid. Don't get me wrong. That's valid. I also don't think that their offense will be as inconsistent as it was last year with Milroe. I think Milroe was, in basketball terms, he was a three-point only shooter.
But did those 3-pointers not also keep them in games that they shouldn't have been in?
Also, true, but it also meant that they were a team that lived by the 3, died by the 3. And there was a lot of games, the 3 was not falling. The 3 was not, if you can't make a layup, buddy, sometimes you gotta get the curve. Because there was tons of games with Vanderbilt was not taking the layups. I think Ty, not you, will actually take the layups, and he will, yeah. And I feel like they know what they have now. I think that they need to learn how to get Ryan more involved, because that
after the half spin against Georgia, we haven't seen them.
Yeah,
we haven't seen them since.
It was just like they were really just trying to make him seem like he was only a deep shot threat. Again, mainly because I believe Milroe was not a layup guy. So now you got a guy that give me ball space. We can see what's going on. They also have multiple receivers that are solid. Don't get me wrong, not great, Monty. Not amazing. Solid. Cool. Top 5 in the nation. Top 5 receiving core in the nation. But I also think this Bama defense can't get any worse. I don't think it can get any worse. I don't. If it gets any worse than what the fuck I saw last year,
it's gonna be turning to 2021 Ohio State defense.
Brother, the next thing we're gonna be talking about is how y'all's offense was looking. It's how their defense might be looking. I'm just saying.
Fuck the week catch a stray.
I'm just saying. The defense can't do nothing but improve. So that was an offense that returns back one of the top offensive lines in football, led by the left tackle Proctor that you said. Running back still remains to be I gotta see it first. I don't believe really until I know. But again, the same way people are believing in Sark and how he's going to have this explosive offense. The board not a shitty coach now. There's a reason he got this Bama job. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I think, especially with the schedule, the schedule looks heavenly. It looks.
They feel around losing Florida State week 1.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Alabama will lose to Florida State week 1.
I almost spit out my water.
There's
no way.
Alabama's ceiling is 10-2. I personally have them going 9-3. Lose to Florida State.
LSU.
Lose to Georgia. Lose to South Carolina. at South Carolina. A team
You
that
cannot do that.
A team that they should have lost to
You
last year.
cannot do
A
that.
team they should have lost to last year.
You
I can.
cannot do that. You don't have faith in South Carolina like that.
But I have faith in Alabama selling a late season game
Why?
because they should have lost to South Carolina last year.
And they found a way to pull it out.
And guess what? Now we're in South Carolina.
That's valid. But now you
At
might
night, more than likely.
But now your defense is also not as bad as it was last year.
Hopefully.
Your offense is probably more consistent than what it was. It was legitimately either they're really going to score or they're literally, I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously this is obviously every possession, but it might be 3 and out. It was either touchdown or 3 and out. Because the 3 and out that they had last year was insane. So you got them beating LSU.
I don't think LSU's good.
So for all this,
I think Garrett Nussmeier is very overrated. I don't think Garrett Nussmeier is
for this
anything.
entire exercise, why is it that you believe in what happened last year, but you don't believe in the fact that they beat Georgia last year? Now, why the flip?
Miller bailed him out a lot last year against Georgia. Miller made a lot of big throws against against Georgia last year. He made a lot of big runs against LSU against Georgia last year.
But also, they could not cover Ryan Wynn. Do you
And
think that
Carson
changes?
Beck also threw 4 interceptions against.
Do you think that Carson was better than Gunner?
I think Gunner doesn't turn the ball over as much as Carson did last year.
But do you think that he can?
I don't think Alabama scores 40 points against Georgia this year. I don't think they scored 28 points.
Do you think that Georgia scores 35 against Bama?
I don't think they'll need to. 28-17, calling it right now.
That's insane.
Georgia beats Alabama 28-17.
At least 20. I think they're getting at least 24. But
Ty
again,
Simpson throws a pick to ice it.
what is it that
Well, Ty Simpson, not Sampson.
Gunner, I don't believe, can lead drives like that to where it's there. Do you think if Gunner Stockton was put into that game where Carson Beck threw his last pick, you think they would have made that comeback?
Probably not.
I don't think Gunner can constantly sustain. Is that the word?
Sustain.
Sustain. That's the word. Sorry. Sustain drives to make sure that they can keep scoring the ball. I don't think that he has that in him, and I don't think he's the person that can be the reason why the offense is led to go score. Like they can't lean on him. He has to lean on everyone else. And Zachariah Branch, don't get me wrong, better than what they had. But what they had also last year was 800 yards worth of a receiver, and regardless of the fact, you still have to replace that. So you're saying that he doesn't have to have he needs to have 1,000 yards damn near to make sure that his impact feels necessary, and that also depends on Gunner getting him the ball. And I don't know if Gunner can do that.
I think there will be a lot of drives that start 50 in it for Georgia once they play against Alabama.
You have a lot of faith in this defense. You have a lot of faith.
I just don't have faith in Tyler Simpson at all. None.
And that's fine.
I don't believe in this offense, in this defense either. They lost their best player, Jahad Campbell. I don't believe in this defense that allowed Michigan to score 20 points last year. So if you're doing that neutral site with your quarterback who knows the system pretty well, who can bail you out when you're getting a lot of, coverage sacks.
Why do you think they're losing to Florida State?
I don't think Ty Simpson can win his first game on the road. I just don't think he has it in him. I think Florida State's going to be way better than what they were last year.
The bar is an L.
I think
The bar is an L.
Castellanos is going to give them problems. If Oklahoma was able to beat Bama last year at home,
the same Alabama beat Georgia.
That's what I'm saying. You play on the road, shit gets a little scary.
Okay.
Not to spoil, week 1 preview. You guys in a couple weeks. I know we're in a TikTok, world. Y'all forget all of this like 2 weeks. So yeah, when we get to week 1 preview, don't be assholes. Let us, redo this shit. So Kevon, you know what I think. I've said it. You guys at home know what I think. So who do you think is the biggest threat to the big three of Georgia, Bama, and Texas?
A lot of people are going to say South Carolina. I would probably LSU's a wild card. Like I just don't know if this is like what they're. I don't know what they're bringing to the table. I just truthfully don't know, like what that is, because I know the offense is going to be good, but I think my team is going to be Florida. Also a wild card because of their quarterback. I think Bill Napier is going to, again, be coaching for his job. I think DJ Lagway is probably the best quarterback in the SEC. And I think that as long as he stays healthy, Florida can do some damage. So I think that they can fight for it. LSU also, like I said, wild card. And I mean, you're always fine with Ole Miss. Ole Miss always sails at the end. A&M finds a way to sail at the end. So, like I said, I'm going to probably go with Florida.
So I had two different answers.
For now.
Kind of, sort of.
For now.
So, when it comes to quite literally ruining the big three, I'll have to say Florida. I'm agreeing 100% with Florida. Do I think Florida will make the SEC championship game? No, the schedule's too crazy. But do I think they can beat do I think they will beat Texas at home or in Gainesville? Yes. Do I think they'll beat Georgia at neutral site at Jacksonville? Probably not. Nah. Kind of hard. Pause. But I think they can shake a lot of shit up. I think Florida will probably be about 9-3-ish, which will be a successful season. You'll start hearing these Florida's back shit. DJ Lagway. I think if they are 9-3, 10-2, shit, especially 10-2. Never mind, I'm gonna hold that statement. Oh wait. I think they have the team to do it. They have the urgency to do it. Like you said, Billy Napier is on the hot seat.
No, this is by far this is going to be his last season if he does not. If he fails, this is it.
They have 7 starters coming back offensively. And they have one of their biggest games in the Swamp. I think they can beat LSU. Like I said, LSU's not shit to me. But you do play at Florida State. And as you see, I'm high on Florida State this year. But you know, when you return 8 guys on defense, 7 guys on offense, I gotta lean your way, you know? But when it comes to actually making the SEC championship game, who can take over? Because there's only been, I don't know if you heard this, there's only been 6 SEC champions in their whole entire conference history.
Yes.
Bama, LSU, Georgia, Florida, Ole Miss. Who's number 6? I feel like it's number. Oh, and Auburn. Keep on. They're kind of newer. They're kind of new kids on the block. This ain't new. We'll be in the SEC championship game against Georgia this year. Will they beat Georgia at Georgia in the SEC championship game? Wink, wink. SEC championship game, neutral site. I don't know, but they will be there. Yes, I understand. The whole Texas A&M is back. Like, you get all your O linemen back. Like, you have the 6th most returning production in the nation. Maybe it's because I'm getting put the ass by Texas A&M and CFB 26. Fuck you, Glenn. Or maybe it's just their time. You mean A&M versus Georgia in the SEC championship game? I'm not gonna give a winner on that one because y'all got to tune in next week for that shit. But I have Georgia versus Texas A&M. Kevon, SEC championship game prediction. Who will be in Atlanta for this game?
Bama's in there.
He's doubling down, quadrupling down.
And I think Georgia will probably be there. Jordan will probably be there. So, yeah. Georgia versus Bama, per usual. I think I'll get, yeah. We'll see who wins that next week. But as of right now, got them two. And I have the right to change this prediction before the season starts. Actually, I feel like I have a right to change this as soon as week 1 is
I was
over.
just talking about right now. I was like, you literally just said it.
As soon as week 1 is over, I believe that I have the right to change. Because if I see that, if you are correct that Florida State beats Bama, then I'm going to feel like
Oh, damn, Ty's so right all the time.
No.
How does he do this?
drugs.
How does he know? Does he have a hat on? Yes. Can you see the future?
No.
Damn near. It's like I see the future about 5 straight for Michigan. Before we get out of here, because we did really good on time today. Wow. 50 minutes. Oh, look at us. We're doing great. If you had to rank the top 3 quarterbacks in the SEC, what is your top 3?
DJ.
DJ Ukulele? The savior of Clemson?
DJ. Huge gap.
Huge gap. It's kind of crazy.
I want to go to a guy from South Carolina, but Garrett Nussmeier did throw for 4,000 yards. Like we can't just ignore that. So I'll probably go Garrett. And this guy from South Carolina. I'll probably go him.
Mr. Sellers?
Yes. For now. They could have been one off the year.
But keep on, what about Orange?
No. Sorry. Not that guy. Not the guy. Sorry.
It's fucked up.
Not the guy.
So I will agree. DJ, I feel like everybody in the world should agree. DJ Lagway is the best quarterback in the SEC right now by a nice margin, by a gap. I'm talking about like Michael Strahan gap.
That's nasty.
That's a gap, man.
A Woody gap, maybe.
Who do I want number 2? Lenore Sellers number 2.
It's understandable.
Garrett Nussmeier number 3. If I had to extend this to what outsider could break into the top 3, you know what I'm saying? A lot of kids say I'm D-writing. I'm hyping up one drive. Austin Simmons from Ole Miss can break into the top 3.
No.
Lane Kiffin's offense, he went 5 of 6 against Georgia, led a touchdown drive.
No.
He will be in there.
No.
He will at least finish as a top 4 quarterback in the conference.
No.
He will.
No.
He will.
You think he's going to finish above Arch?
Yes.
I'm not the hater, you guys.
No, you quite literally still are. I don't know if you listened to yourself the last like 20 or so minutes, but
Not the guy.
I feel like Marcel Reed also has a chance. Finished the season pretty hot. I mean, 2 interceptions against USC is not hot. USC's defense is
Garbage.
Let's write this down for me. Ass. But that remains to be seen. You know what else remains to be seen? Next week, we will have our national preview. You know, who will win the national championship? No, it will not be back-to-back. Don't even say it. Who will win the Heisman? Who will win the ACC? Who will win the SEC, the Big 12? Who will win the other conferences? Who cares? How many teams will the Big Ten get in because they are the best conference in college football? Find out next time on Through the Whistle. Y'all also say Dragon Ball Z. Stop watching anime. I don't have the rights to say that. Probably his trademark. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Please, 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 please like, share, subscribe. And we will be back next week to keep running through the whistle. See you all next week.